Okay, this is a 6-inch digital caliper that we've adapted in order to use this to measure fillet welds. What we've done is we've machined two 45-degree angles, basically forming a right angle on the tail of the caliper. The tail piece we've also ground down to put a 45-degree angle on each side of that, forming a 90. Now we're going to show you how we calibrate that. We just basically insert it into any right angle, whether it be a 1, 2, 3 block, angle plate, or whatever. Simply slide that down, and as you can see, that's going to go ahead and seat in that angle. You can see the tail stock actually seats right down into what would normally be the root of the weld. When this is accomplished, now all we have to do is zero the scale out on the caliper. Now our instrument is now reading at 0. Now we have a sample of a part we're going to check. The scale's already zeroed out. We extend the stem back out, and basically now we're going to do the same thing that we did, except now we're going to do it against a weld rather than in the root of an angle plate. Basically he's going to put the tail in there, and he's going to slide this adapter up, meeting the 90-degree angle. And as you can see the tail touches the weld. And what I'm going to do is go over and show you that we've got a reading of 122 thousandths. So what that tells us is that our actual throat is 122 thousandths. From there we can make several calculations. Okay, keeping consistent in measuring this fillet weld, we're going to again use a pair of digital calipers. We're going to go off of the tail of the digital calipers to measure the one leg length of the fillet weld, and we would do these for both ways. We have a couple different kinds of instruments, but we're just going to stay consistent with using the digital caliper. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and put it against one of the flat surfaces of the part. We're going to slide the digital caliper down, and the tail touches the one side of the weld, or the weld surface. The digital caliper touches the other side of the leg, and then looking up at top, we actually get a reading. That particular leg length is 200 thousandths. So we use this information in conjunction with our throat information that we got with our other pair of digital calipers in making our determinations of weld lengths, throat length, convexity, and concavity. So we can actually obtain variable measurements now when measuring these welds rather than just using a comparison type gauge that's typical in industry.